He or she must have raised his hand by mistake. Rajan Sharma ji.
Namaskar to all.
Namaskar,
Namaste.
namaskar, Rajan ji.
Saraswati ma'am, you just discussed something about like Bhagavad Gita and cultural impact. Can you
Yes,
just
yes.
share two, three lines on that?
Okay. So, say for example, I would like to say Bhagavad Gita's one sloka, ahimsa, right? So, that is actually say where actually Krishna mentioned about the ahimsas and all. So, if we apply that kind of ahimsa, so say, just now I mentioned regarding the trees and all, the construction side and all, that is actually modern application, no doubt. So there actually we can apply. So in a society, if we see in a we can work together, so definitely we can apply those slokas and all in a positive way. So himsas and all, and yes, this is not only Gita's, because Srimad Bhagavatam is also there. So there's kind of say the summaries. Actually, if we read properly, then definitely we can change the society. But it is not only I can do, you can do. Definitely, all should know the all the ethics and all summaries and all that we can definitely do change something else. That is actually socio-cultural impact.
What is this summaries you're talking about?
Sarangs.
Saransh.
Saransh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's take one more question from Jayendra ji. He's requested if you could shed light on some indigenous knowledge systems in India, especially in health and environment area, especially if there are some regional sources that you could mention.
Again, sorry. I missed it.
So Jayendra ji has asked, could you please shed light on some indigenous knowledge systems in India,
Yes.
especially in the health and environment area, if there are some examples, practices from regional sources?
Okay, non-system in India, especially in the health and environmental area. Okay. So Jendra ji, may I know where are you from? Because definitely I would like to give the examples from my area and where I actually worked on like two communities. One is Tiwa, this is actually going on, the one project, and one is actually Plain Carbis, health and environment. Okay. I would like to mention, yeah, I don't know where are you from, but I actually mentioned regional sources, yes. So I would like to mention, even today in today's class also, I have given this example in to my students. There was some indigenous knowledge, ritual regarding to protect themselves, village from evil eye. They think that if we are not able to, protect themselves, that means village and all yearly. So definitely some bad will happen, that on us, on them. So they try to actually protect themselves to offering some pujas or rituals to their deities. And there's a Plain Karbi near, that Ramsar side, Diporbil area. Okay, so near actually the airport side. If you heard the Gopinath Bordoloi airport, so there actually one community was there, is staying. Name is Plain Karbi. Ritual is Bat Bheta. Bat means the road. Bheta means the block. So they at the corner of the village, they are offering the pujas in their tradition, indigenous, through the indigenous knowledge systems, and they try to please the goddess, so that that no evil eyes actually can enter to the village. And that is actually try to, like we do that, yearly puja like Shatyanarayan puja or kathas and all, so to protect ourselves and all, or we offering, this is the same, but because the indigenous native people, that is different, and we do in a traditional way, that is also different. So yes, I can give you just examples from the Karbi community. You can also Google it. Karbi, Karbi, Karbi community from Assam.
Yes, thank you for that relevant example. Just time for two more questions. One question from Sridevi ji. Yes, Sridevi ji, please go ahead. Sridevi ji, you have
Good
raised.
evening. Good evening, madam. Hello, am I audible, madam?
Yes, CDBG, yes.
Madam, actually, I am from English literature background.
G.
You have said that Ayurveda, IKS in Ayurveda. My husband is an Ayurvedic doctor. And what sort of holistic approach can be made in true? It's like I just wanted to know, I being from English language background, what are the different things I can ask my husband to, so that it is relevant to IKS?
Okay. So, say for example, in Ayurvedas, say for example, from starting from the day, we do start with warm water, lukewarm water, then breakfast and all. So, sattvic, that means a sattvic that is without that using the spice and all, the sattvic bhojan, it is actually benefit to our health. You can ask your husband what is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. There's a Vata, Pitta and Kapha is actually inside our body. If you can see, like say for example, the before yesterday was that on 3rd we are celebrating here the Basant Panchami Saraswati Puja, and we had actually khichdi. Okay, so there is actually something is there, like spice kuch jada tha and all. Okay, so they actually mix the spicy more, and for that reason I was upset. What upset? My stomach was upset. That means inside our intestine, something is there. It is not in balance. My holistic well-being, it was not properly, functioning. And the imbalance of Vata, Pitta, Kapha, it is actually related to our bhojan. That means the food what we have from our breakfast to lunch to dinner. And this is actually related to Ayurveda. Because Ayurveda, it is not only that one herbal wala medicine. It is everything. We do that pranayamas and all. This is also Ayurveda. Food and all. How we actually made the food. This is also Ayurveda. So I think you got the answer.
Yes, madam. It's like if I want to write an article, how can I just proceed with that concept of Ayurveda, and what sort of questions I need to ask? That is
Fine.
what I
So
wanted to
this
know.
is actually very much important thing. So Nidhi, if you don't mind, I will definitely note it down.
Yes.
Ma'am, Sridevi ji, are you
Madam,
Sridevi ji, right?
yes,
Okay.
madam.
So if you present tomorrow, I can provide something. That means a
Madam,
reference. Is it
definitely,
okay?
madam. It's like, yes,
Uh-huh,
because
fine.
my daughter is also studying Charaka Samhita, so that I have to
Great.
ask my husband and my daughter too regarding this.
I actually prepared one lecture for my medical students.
Okay,
So it
madam.
was
Okay,
actually
that's
based on the
interesting.
Sharak Samhita and Sushruta Samhita. I
Yes,
would like
madam.
to share with you the PPTs.
Madam,
Okay,
definitely,
Nidhi ji, I will
madam. It
share
will
with
be
you.
a
You can share here also. It no problem. And I think Rajan ji, you also actually asked me regarding the PPTs. Yes, I can share, but I will share with in a PDF format.
Yes.
Okay.
As
actually.
per your, we will discuss this with Saswati ji
Sure.
once she has already shared some material. So
Mhm.
whatever material she has shared, definitely we'll pass it on to all of you in the group, and in the end we'll be compiling it. But please allow us some
Yeah,
time.
I will definitely talk with you, Nidhi ji. But after this question answer round, Nidhi ji will share few photographs. That is actually based on the AI.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
definitely share.
Yes. He said the who actually asked me that AI related question. That is actually need to understand. It's very helpful. That what
Yes,
actually I worked on with my students, AI students.
Yeah, Pankaj ji has asked. I hope that that will answer his question. So somebody requested to share the references slide. So I'm quickly sharing. Unfortunately, we have to close now. So you can see the reference slide. This is the reference slide that Saswati ji has put together. I kind of mistakenly did not put it on. So you can see Dharampal ji's book, The Beautiful Tree, which we were discussing in Kapil ji's session also yesterday. Kupuswami ji's book, IKS and Introduction, and R. Sharma's book, Ancient Indian Wisdom and its Relevance to Contemporary Thought. So these are some references. I hope that's useful. So with this, let's end the session. There are comments and questions flowing in the chat box, but we have to close today's session and thank Saswati.
Ma'am, few pictures actually I shared with you. If you don't mind, just do check your WhatsApp. If you don't mind, just
Yes,
4 or
yes.
5. Yes.
Yes, I have received it. I will pass it on to the all the participants in the group. We
Group.
have a WhatsApp group. We have a
No. Then I think it. Then I will do share with something different. Then it is not actually for the group.
Okay.
I would
okay.
just yes. I would
You
just
want
like
me to project them on the screen? Do you want me to project them on the screen?
yes, just a screen if it is
Okay.
possible.
Yeah. Just give me a moment.
Because the work is going on, not completed. That's why.
Okay.
Please don't mind.
No. That's totally understandable. That's totally. I'm glad you brought this to my attention. So I'm just sharing what Saswati ji has shared with me. Just a moment. I'm just trying to download. It's still downloading. Yeah, I think you can see some, right? Can
From the
everybody
beginning,
see?
yes. From the beginning.
Yeah.
This is see,
Just-
my student actually these are UG first semester students. So
Okay.
there is some story. I actually created a story. Say for example, like one Sri Devi asks regarding this is just an example, right? So that was she wanted to know related to Ayurvedas and all. These are the things. The story began with a pictures of one girl, not this one.
I think there's some network issues. I'm not really able to download all. It's still showing
Okay.
download. Just a
Madam,
moment. Just
1 minute. Madam, it's Sridevi. Can we just say that whatever question I have asked, can it be related to medical humanities?
What question? Which question?
That
the
Ayurveda question.
she asked about Ayurveda. She's
Yes,
asking if it could be related to.
Yes, it is related to medical students. Yes, medical
No,
department.
madam. Medical humanities. If at all I want to share anything, can I just share in terms of medical humanities?
Yes, you can.
Okay, right. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
I think it is downloading and it takes time. I hope you won't mind, Nidhi. Okay,
You
so
see
just
some
I would like to share one thing. See, through the stories, the picture they made my students, it was actually based on one story. Say, for example, one girl, she is not able to understand what is IKS. What is IKS? So then one actually she dreamed the dream that suddenly she discovered one sage came. That is a story. The sage came and the sage actually mentioned ki welcome to the world of IKS. This is the AI generated, remember. So what is actually IKS? So she didn't know. She just she was in the library, and in her dream actually she went with the says the that golden that light and all, and then she entered the world of root. That means from the scriptures, that is a picture of Aryabhatta from the Aryabhattas, and then the other, Sushruta, Samhitas and all, the other disciplines also sitas with that says. And says is nothing. Says, that is your mentor. See, she is doing. She was working on IKS, and she didn't know what is IKS. And these are the picture AI generated. So AI, through the AI generated, this is a picture. This is a good thing that our students, our researchers can do work in this kind of work. This is AI generated, and that's why just who actually asks me. So through a story, you can also create this kind of thing, and you can also sell, and also you can work, you can connect Ministry of Education that I did this kind of work. She entered through her memory actually, which, see, this is the golden kind of light. This is like aura kind of thing she has seen, and with the aura she actually went to the past like a time machine. She went to the past, then she actually that roaming around with the light to the that scriptures, to the other different disciplines. Just I mentioned, she went to the architecture side, management side, everywhere, then dance and all. So what the character actually knew, oh, what actually I learned through this light, this light of wisdom. Everything is there surrounding me. It's nothing else. Now, then, after that, she studied more on IKS and she did research on IKS. This is a small kind of story. This I actually mentioned to the students that you just create some pictures. I don't know how you create. And they were from the finance and AI department. That means IT department. And they took help from the AI and they created a story. Now one video is actually going on. We are going to make on this. So these are the things you can do work. Thank you. I hope you like it. Nidhi, I think it is, a good example.
Yes, it's a wonderful example, and I'm glad that we were able to share it. So thank you so much, Saswati ji. Many thanks to you for your time, for your knowledge, and for your gracious sharing here with us on this platform. We are really grateful that you could join us, and we had a wonderful time learning about how IKS can be integrated with contemporary disciplines. And we are hoping that through this, all of us here seek some inspiration and take all of our ancient wisdom to the classroom. So thank you so much. Thank you, participants, and thank you once again, Saswati ji, for the session today. Tomorrow, since today Saswati ji has spoken so much about environment and ecology, tomorrow's expert, Mr. Hitarth Pandya, who is an environmental educator himself, he will be speaking about how climate action can be taken to the classroom with the pedagogy that IKS has. So we hope that you're looking forward to tomorrow's session also. And Saswati ji, you are heartily invited to join all the sessions, all the remaining sessions in the certificate course. And we are glad to connect with you. And I'm hoping that this collaboration will bear very many fruits in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Nidhi, thank you, organizers, and thank you so much, participants. And your questions actually helped me a lot. Your suggestions helped me a lot, and I hope I can share more references and all tomorrow, Ayurveda especially. And Rajanji, I right now actually forgot the slokas. Yes, but I will definitely come with the slokas as well. Thank you so much. Shubhratri.
Don't worry, ma'am. Shloka remembrance is not important. The crux is more important.
Okay, thank you so much. But I think I would like to share some. Yes, but actually already it is published, so I can share with something.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Please join tomorrow sharp at 6:30. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.